you die. Life is short, or some may say. What else is there but to rock it away? The dance of the hour, I tune in the shower. Never a flop, there's no reason to stop. I got my own guitar, I know the chords. I play my cigar, lay it flat on the floor. The east and the west, the battle won't matter. Only the music can settle the score. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. You die alone, then turning to bone. So rock till you die. Yeah, bones with my pick my eyes, and when they eat my flesh. But I got the power to win all the hours and run my life away. The sound of the crowd, the creak of the bones. I play it so loud with my mates or alone. It don't really matter if my world should shatter. I hold it together in honor to stone. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. You die all alone, then turning to bone. So rock till you die. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. You die alone, then turning to bone. So rock till you die. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. You die alone, then turn back to bone. So rock till you die. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. You die alone, then turning to bone. So rock till you die. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. Rock till you die.
Hello there, Matthew J. Elliott here, taking time out from doing British things like correcting people's grammar and, well, that's it really, to congratulate you, the listener, for selecting the True Blue Riffcast. Yes, you could have picked any one of the thousands of RiffTrax themed podcasts on the web, but your perspicacity led you to seek out the #1 RiffTrax podcast, and for that, you shall be commended. Now, I'm going to turn you over to your hosts, Dave and Jeremy, and I shall board a flight back to England without even so much as the boxed lunch I'd been promised.
Thanks, Matthew J. Elliott. This is indeed the True Blue Riffcast, the #1 RiffTrax podcast in the world. I am Jeremy, and I am joined, as always, by...
What's up, everybody? I'm Dave. And I had to take issue with Matthew saying that we didn't give him his boxed lunch. I specifically remember giving him a boxed lunch in 2022 when he recorded this for us. So, I don't know, man.
Was it fish and chips?
I'm having a beef. I am beefing, as the kids say, with Matthew J. Elliott here on the True Blue Riffcast. I'm cooking him. I'm cooked.
Out of anybody in RiffTrax, I think Matthew J. Elliott would be the least appropriate person to have a beef with.
Yeah, I know, right? Out of all the people, yeah.
Like literally anybody.
So, no, I'm trying to think of other Gen Z words or Gen A. I don't know.
6'7". Let's see.
No, not 6'7".
6'7".
6'7". I don't know. RiffTrax is cooked, but you know who isn't cooked? The Yeti of the 20th century.
Oh man, what a wild ride that was!
Him? Did you clock him as a Yeti? Because I didn't. I didn't clock him. Okay.
We'll definitely get to the Yeti because we have some things to say about that.
Those are the only two. Those are the only two Gen Z things I know. Clocked and what was the other one? Cooked. Yes.
Citizen Yarn wants someone to take your mic away.
No, I will not do it.
Oh man.
You'll have to clock me before you take my microphone.
So how things been? We didn't have an episode last week, and that was my fault. Well, not really my fault, but it was because of me.
No, it was your fault. That is your fault. I don't understand what's the difference.
Well, last Monday, our power went out at the movie theater. And it was out from 10:30 a.m. until about 11:30 that night. And I had to go in the next morning at 6:30 because we had a 9 a.m. field trip. So I had to go in at 6:30 so I could basically get everything back up and running. I had to get all the projectors up and tested and make sure that they were connecting to the servers properly and that all the lighting was working and all that stuff. And it took me about 2.5 hours to do that. So I'm glad I went in early. But that was why we didn't have an episode last Tuesday, because I had to be up and at work at 6:30 in the morning. And sorry. I had to come home. I had to get some rest that night. So
you had to do some things, man. You had to do some things to earn that Moniz.
But we haven't had any major issues lately outside of that. Nothing with customers.
Having the sacks in your thing.
No, nobody's been.
It sounded terrible.
That sounded really terrible. Oh man. Also, if you missed our last episode, you missed Dave going off on what was it? Dungeon. I don't even remember the name of the book.
Crawler Carl. No, it's a bad book, and I said it was a bad book, and everyone on TikTok got mad at me. like I can't have an opinion about Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Yeah,
because I write books. And it's just like, oh, you're a writer. You should support all other writers. No.
Citizen Yarn, they were there to watch the #1 movie once again, Super Mario Galaxy. Movie being panned by critics everywhere.
Right into that. Okay, cool.
I just thought it would be a good segue there. Project Hail Mary in at #2, still going strong. Lee Cronin's The Mummy.
How many of those? How many mummy movies do there need to be?
This one's about a little girl and it's really gross. There's a scene. I'll give you an example.
Oh, if you want to talk about little girls and gross, boy, do we have a thing for you tonight.
There's a scene in The Mummy, where, the mom is trying to cut the little girl's toenails, and the toenail.
Oh, I don't want to hear about this.
The toenail rips off of her toe.
Oh,
and rips the skin like all the way up the leg, and they show it. It's gross.
Are you done?
Yeah.
You,
me, and Tuscany wrapping up the top 5.
Because I'm about to do like a cipher. I'm about to stand up and cipher in the snow right down here on the True Blue Riffcast. If you kept going, I'm done. I'm out. I'm done.
We had
Tell
one
my
person.
math teacher I loved him.
We had one person walk out of it.
Okay.
And he was like, "I thought it was going to be like a remake of the Brendan Fraser Mummy." And so he ended up going to watch
that movie's garbage.
Something else.
Everyone loves it, but it's trash.
But yeah, that's our top 5. Nothing crazy. The Michael Jackson movie opens this week, and yeah, somebody pointed out. I saw it scroll by in the chat that it's got a 24% positive rating.
Oh, really?
It's made by his brother that hated him the most.
Which one was that? There's like 10 of them.
Jerome,
Tito. I know Michael and Tito.
Yeah, so I guess I'm not surprised, but I don't know. I don't know how many people were planning on come to see it. Anyway, we have a local sorority that rented out a theater to watch it.
Oh no!
They also
Why?
did the Lion King live action version and the Color Purple musical from a couple years ago.
That's very strange. It's a very strange couple of movies to see.
Yeah. So
Jokes there that I'm not going to make. So,
but I've got something good to look forward to this weekend because our youngest daughter's play starts this weekend. It opens on Friday.
is she the one that hates me?
No, it's
Okay.
the 17-year-old that hates you.
Okay.
And she doesn't actually hate you. She just
I've never met any of Jeremy's kids, and and one of them hates my guts.
she just said if she ever sees you,
Every time I can.
if she ever sees you, it's on sight. That's what she said. That's for my 17-year-old daughter who is
Yeah.
like a twig.
Well, I mean, she got a decent chance. All you got to do is kick me in the nuts, and I'm down for the count.
And she would do that. She
Yeah, I
knows-
believe it.
She knows well enough to do that.
That's like so. Okay, so here's the thing: it's like, oh, kicking someone in the nuts. That's so unfair. And I'm like, okay, so, like, if I like, let's say you and me, Jeremy, we're in a fight for some stupid reason, okay, and you're just fucking wailing on me, right? You're just like beating me to a fucking pulp, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. Like, so, and like, let's say that I'd be like, okay, well, I'm gonna kick you right in the nuts, right? And then you'd be like, oh, my balls, right? And you'd be like, oh, you didn't fight fair, Dave. Do you think?
No, as far
like,
as I'm concerned, that's a legal move.
yeah, like you didn't fight fair. Fight fair. That is the most effective way to incapacitate a man. So, like, okay, you can say that I didn't fight fair, but like, I'm getting up and I'm going that way. I'm done.
Yeah.
Ugh. Full
I'm
stop.
trying to bring up James Wen's.
His twatter. Oh, well, wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? I have it up already. So here's what Jimmy Noodle's been up to. April 19th. Climate fix. Nobody cares. James went at SF Climate Week 2026, and is a picture of him at some conference. It looks like he's in some kind of college class. Who cares, James? It is SF Climate Week 2026. To fix climate change / global warming, at least 1 trillion tons of CO2. How did you get the 2 to go down like that? It's very strange. Has to be removed from Earth's atmosphere by 2036 at 100 billion tons of CO2 per year. If that's done, Earth's atmospheric level of CO2 will drop. Okay, I'm not reading anymore. Hello. Here we go, from April 7th. Hello, Hollywood Studios producers. Please consider backing. Did we read this already?
Yeah.
Backing the Birdemic franchise, Birdemic 4, Garden of Paradise, Birdemic 5, Birdman, and Birdemic 6, Oracle of Paradise. We read this like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what James Wan has been up to. More global warming nonsense. I gotta find the chat again. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. So,
Yeti, giant of the 20th century.
okay, look. So this movie. So first thing about this movie that struck me immediately. I don't know who needs to hear this, but this is not a Yeti. We can get rid of James Wen now.
Are you
How
sure?
are we going to plan on keeping him up right there? I don't want to look at him the entire podcast. You can take him down. Oh,
That's
man.
tiny. I wanted a good picture of that poster, but it's tiny.
No, this monster is not a Yeti. Like, at all. Like,
No.
I don't know if you've seen Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Italian guys who made this movie. but a Yeti has white fur, in my opinion, and is like a snow Bigfoot.
Yeah, a Yeti is more as the abominable snow monster of the north, not.
Yes. It's not a forced perspective giant Gonzalez. Okay, so
Gonzalez.
I will say,
Not-
like as the
absolutely not
movie
wrong.
went on, like they're like the one thing they did get better at, because I feel like maybe they were like, we don't know how to do forced perspective, like we kind of know how to do it, but we'll like figure it out as we go along. And they got better at their forced perspective techniques as the movie went along. That's the only thing that improved.
Yeah. The only thing.
Yeah. Jeremy, you watched this more recently than I watched it this morning. I think you watched it like right before the podcast. Tell us about what the hell is this movie called? Yeti, the Giant of the 20th Century. Take us through it.
So this movie is about this. I don't remember the guy's full name.
Yeah, I'll bring it up
There we
because
go.
I looked into it.
But
His name is
he's like he owns like a grocery store chain or something.
Honeycutt.
A bunch, yeah, Honeycutt. He owns a bunch of businesses.
Yeah.
At least a grocery store chain. And he's friends with some scientist guy, and he's like, "Hey, my grandson discovered something in the ice, and you're gonna help him get it out."
Okay, so the grandson. So these kids that have discovered this ancient creature in the ice, and I don't even know where they are.
It's supposed to be in
Sounds like-
Canada somewhere.
Okay, yeah. So it's like not Skull Island. Oh, that's the other thing that we need to know, that you need to know from like the word go about this, is that this is very clearly King Kong. They wanted to make like an Italian knockoff King Kong.
Yeah.
The thing is, they did it extraordinarily poorly.
As often is the case.
Yes, I said to Jeremy, I said this is a lot like King Kong is to Yeti, Giant of the 20th Century, as Jaws is to The Last Shark. It's it's very 70s, very Italian. Oh my God, is it 70s? Like I don't like this thing was released in 1977, and it's as 70s as The Incredible Melting Man.
This
So,
movie came out a
like-
year before I was born.
Yeah, so it's very like the boxy suits, and the big ties, and just the ugly cars, and just like
Yeah.
also everyone's so goddamn ugly in this movie. There is not like, well, I won't say that because we'll get into it, but like there's like one sort of attractive person in this movie. Unfortunately, she is a child.
Yes.
And we will get into that.
Definitely get into that. So her and her brother, Herbie. Her name is
Herbie.
Jane. Her
I
brother's
could
name is
not. Look at every time they said that kid's name. His name is Herbie.
Yeah.
I could not, like, every single time. It's just I thought of like the sentient Volkswagen racing car movie, like from Herbie Goes Bananas.
Somehow this little boy discovered a giant creature, and Herbie Hancock is what I think of.
Herbie Hancock.
He signed the Declaration of Independence. This kid somehow found this frozen Yeti on the coast of Newfoundland.
No, yeah, okay. So the movie
In Canada.
opened. No, yeah, the movie. Hang on. Yeah. Okay,
And
so
the guy who
movie
owns all the
opens
stuff.
and we see like ice icebergs like melting.
Yeah,
This is like the
glaciers
70s.
falling
It's
apart
like
or something.
global warming was the global waboo was like a big deal. We're not going to get into that, but somehow Herbie found a Yeti, a creature of myth, in this melting iceberg.
Yeah.
This melting ice cap off the coast of Canada. Did it say that it was the coast of Newfoundland or?
Yeah, they mention it.
Okay.
So this tycoon guy sets up an expedition.
Yeah.
To get this thing out of the ice with this weird kind of
weird little
hermit
kid.
professor
Okay, so
guy.
I think it's important to bring up the lore around the kid and his sister.
Yeah, their parents
So
died in a
Herbie-
plane crash,
Yeah, they died in a plane crash, and
and
I
Herbie
think-
was mute
I think
after that.
Herbie was with.
He was in the
with
plane with
them?
them. Yeah, he survived. He doesn't
Okay.
speak anymore. Parents are dead. He has a border collie,
Yeah,
and
but other than that, he's fine.
yeah,
He
other
just
than that, he's
doesn't
okay.
talk.
And okay, I really got to say, I was disappointed in this movie because, aside from the obvious reasons,
Yeah,
but I was also disappointed in this movie because they didn't. I wanted them to do the whole cliche, like, oh, the kid says something at the very end of the movie type thing.
Oh no!
And they
just
didn't
gave
do
him
it.
back his
They
dog.
didn't do it, and I wanted it to happen, and I expected it
They
to
just-
happen, and it
They
didn't
just gave him
happen.
back, they just gave him back his dog, and we know where Spy High got this moment from. They stole it from this movie.
Yes, because that was a little weird too. I was not expecting that to happen, but we'll get to that when we get
Yeah,
to
well,
it.
yeah, we'll get in.
The-
But the kid has an older sister,
yeah,
who I guess they all live in a trailer.
they
Like-
live with Grandpa, but the trailer I think is part of the where they're on the expedition.
Okay, so they all get into a helicopter with Grandpa, mute kid, inappropriate young woman,
And then that
And-
Cliff guy, who's
and Cliff. Yeah,
he's the
handsome.
one who makes it inappropriate the most.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. Okay, guys. So let's just get into it. The girl is a child.
Yeah. She's like
So-
15, her brother's like
yeah.
12.
This movie was released in 1977, and the female lead, girl, we will call her, was born in 1961.
Interlengi?
Yeah. Now, okay, guys. Jeremy sent me a message halfway through the day and said, I found out something gross.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a great, good surprise to get your reaction on the podcast. And I'm like, okay, fine. Now, I think this is something that's going to happen like at his work or something.
No,
I didn't think it had anything to do with the movie. I didn't think this was like a Demons of Ludlow thing. Okay, I thought he was gonna. I thought it was gonna be like the because usually we have like 20 minutes of us talking about just nothing.
Yeah.
Like, just like crap that's going on in our unimpressive lives. No, this was from the movie. Jeremy, tell them what you found out.
so Dave starts looking up this actress, and he's like, oh man, she was only 15 when they filmed this movie. And I'm like, stop reading. You're going to ruin the surprise. And then he just went, oh my God. That's all he said. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that was the surprise.
So so this is what Jeremy wanted to reveal to me on the True Blue Riff cast.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know if it's like quite Demons of Ludlow level,
Not
but
quite.
it's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. So this girl, born in 1961, she got married to the nobleman Giovanni Sanjes de Teulada, or however the hell you say it, when she was 15 years old. They had 2 children together, and they got divorced 2 years after getting married.
Marriage.
So she had 2 kids by the time she was 17. She potentially had a child when they filmed this movie.
Yeah, yeah. I was trying to do the math, and I do not want. It's very. I'm don't like it. But the thing is that the men in this movie weren't treating her much better than a real life husband. That's for sure.
Well, they were.
And like it's mentioned in the riff, like a lot of times, it'd be like, "Oh, hi, high school." No, like no, she's a child, and you can tell that she's a child.
Yeah, they're like, oh, she's missing her middle school track meet or something.
No,
For this movie. Yeah.
she's very clearly in like 10th grade.
And like, I was like, I hope this girl is at least almost 18. The way everybody's doing this.
She was like 20 years old. No,
she was 15.
No, she was 16 when the movie was released.
16.
Which means she was probably 14 or 15 when this movie was filmed.
Yeah. And
this is just awful.
And it also makes the other scene in this more uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, oh man, like oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's just get into it.
There's a clip from this movie that has been going around for a very long time, and that was my introduction to this film a couple years ago, or not a couple. Wait, what am I saying? Earlier this year.
Okay.
And I think it's the one with Jason Mantzoukas and like How Did This Get Made or something. It's called. I don't remember what it's called, but they showed the clip, and it's basically after the Yeti gets thawed out. He kind of freaks out. They take pictures and then the camera flashes and stuff. He freaks out and he like takes off. Basically, he has the kids.
Yeah, he has now. Okay, for a while I thought that Herbie was also a girl. That's not true.
No,
I turned out to be no. Like he's got the kids, and I think inappropriately young girl was like as like he's like walking away. Like okay, so what happens before this is they thaw him out.
He's got them like this in his hand.
Yeah, he's got them like this in the hand, and like yeah, and like he's like holding it like this, and the girl is oh my god,
she does this.
The girl is like rubbing the girl is rubbing.
She's not doing it. She's not doing it intentionally. She's just like bracing herself, and then she looks and she realizes she has her hand right on the Yeti's nipple, which then inflates.
No, yeah, So the nipple, the Yeti. First of all, the size of the Yeti is very inconsistent throughout the entire movie.
Yeah,
that's one thing you will notice. But the girl is like steadying herself against, like as Jeremy said, against the chest of the Yeti, of this giant. And it's just a guy. It's not like King Kong. It's not a guy in a gorilla suit. Like they just like you can see his entire human face. He's not a Yeti. He's just a dude that they forced perspective to be like really big.
And they like glued hair all over his body.
Yeah, it's very undignified. But and his nipple gets erect. Now, as a man, Jeremy and I had a very awkward discussion before the podcast, and I said, as a man, I don't believe I've ever had erect nipples. I don't think that's a thing that's ever happened to me. Apparently I'm a weirdo.
I like if it's got really cold, my nipples get hard. Like
okay, all right. I can't believe we're saying these words, but I've never been cold. No, like look. You didn't like Citizen Yarn. You didn't see what this Yeti's nipples did.
It's literally. It's like
it was like
it's like this, and it goes. Whoop.
Yeah, it's like my nipples have like never like expanded like that. like the way that it like opened up and like air blew out of them. It was very strange, and this turns our underage heroine on. And she's like, "Oh, I love you," and she fell in love with.
I mean, she doesn't say anything, but there's definitely the look on her face
No, why does she love this? Why? Okay, first of all, not like I said, not a Yeti.
Yeti.
This
It's not a Yeti. It's a Yeti.
Yeti. Yes, the Yeti.
Yeti.
Right. So, like this giant man, she suddenly she's like and she's just like and okay, I'm not gonna make that joke, but she's definitely in love with the giant man. And like he puts like the kids down. It's like, here, have a giant skeleton of a fish I got from somewhere.
He Heathcliffs the fish. It's a whole fish.
Heathcliff, no one should.
And he eats it, and it's literally just the head and then the skeleton and the tail.
Yeah. So, and then the adults intervene and we're catching you again, Yeti. Get back in your giant phone booth that we're carrying it around in a helicopter. And they're like, no, we love him. And there's like, okay, well, we'll treat him nice. So they get back into like the phone booth. That is what is happening.
I have no idea if this is going to work.
Okay. Oh yeah, Jeremy's showing us part of the movie.
I'm trying to. It won't show up on the thing though. Bring the call back here. Hang on.
I can see it.
You can see it, but they can't see it. There we go.
Well, anyway, so they put him back in the phone booth and helicopter him back to Toronto. Oh no! I don't want to see this.
That's too far.
I can't believe we're doing this. Can you guys see this?
Yeah, I have the sound turned off.
In podcast land. This is
there it is. Wait.
No.
Wait, here it goes. Here we go. Bloop. So there you go.
Okay, so we're never the podcast. I quit the True Blue Riffcast. Get Josh Flowers to do this with you from now on, for God's sake.
Literally one of the worst things ever in a RiffTrax movie.
Really terrible and bad. For the record, I'm not quitting the podcast. Everybody calm down.
It's like when Bill quits RiffTrax.
Yeah.
Oh man, my eyes hurt now.
But so they take him back to Toronto?
Somewhere in Canada.
Canada City?
Some city, yeah.
I'm just going to assume it's Toronto. And they're like, well, we're going to parade this guy around, right? So, but then they have this weird board meeting where like Handsome Min is revealed to be a corporate bad guy.
Yeah.
It's very confusing. So, but Yeti escapes and he just fucking King Kongs it all through Toronto for a while.
And then girl gets him calmed back down.
Yeah, girl gets him calmed back down, and then
he has troubles breathing, and they have to hook him up to an oxygen tank. The whole thing gets really, really extra stupid at that.
Yeah, like okay, so like after they like calm him down, I'm not really sure like what the point of the movie is after that, because they already did all the King Kong stuff.
Yeah, the corporate bad guys are trying to kill the Yeti,
which I don't get.
I think they're just trying to sabotage Honeycutt's businesses.
Yeah,
because he's like got all this promotional stuff like buy Honeycut meat, you get Yeti strength, and like all this weird promotional stuff that he's doing.
Is it what is it like capitalism bad?
Yeah. They end up like stabbing the boy's dog.
Yo, that's like
and they're trying to like convince the cops that the Yeti killed the professor who they killed. And they came
in, they killed the professor, man.
And we're definitely like glazing over a lot of this movie, but
no, there's like not much to it. Though.
They stab the dog. the Yeti drools.
No, stop.
Grabs
We
the
don't need to
drool
talk
and
about this.
wipes it on the dog. Okay? Why? I don't know.
Yeah, magic spit. And then Mike had a really disgusting joke that I wish they didn't make. Ugh.
It was funny. It was funny.
Was it?
Yes, it was. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody because if you haven't watched it yet.
Good for you, I guess. But
it all comes down to the girl convinces the police not to kill the Yeti because he wasn't actually trying to hurt anybody.
even though he
freaking
did
out.
massive property damage and killed many people.
She gets him to leave, and as he walks away,
the dog
shows up. The dog is like
back.
all bloody.
Yeah.
Like there's blood all over it. And he just comes and runs to the kid like he's fine, nothing happened. So he's saved by the Yeti's magic spit.
No, but like that was like the emotional climax was the mute little boy reuniting with his dog. And I'm like, is this show about the dog? I thought it was about Yeti, the giant of the 20th century.
And I thought this was when the kid was going to say something, and then he didn't. And they subverted my expectations.
He and that was the moment he became a race car, a Volkswagen Bug.
And then they show some more like chunks of ice breaking off of the glacier, and then the Yeti's face is right there.
Yeah,
and that's it. That's the end of the movie.
So did the Yeti go back into the ice? Is that what happened? Is that what we're led to believe happened with Giant Gonzalez? Is that he went back into the ice?
I have no idea.
Because I think he was also in love with our underage heroine.
Oh yeah, he absolutely. There was something when they first got taken by the Yeti.
Yeah.
The professor theorized that the Yeti adopted them as family because they had like fur coats on. Seeing Herbie as his son and Jane as his wife.
Which doesn't make any sense.
No. But it adds another
is
level
that in the movie, or is that like in some...
That was in the movie.
Well, okay.
It just adds another layer of ick to the whole thing.
Like,
I'm
but
really
okay,
torn.
so
I'm really torn on this one though, guys, because look, I really enjoy it, but this movie is disgusting.
No, here's the thing. The disgustingness of the movie, let's just be clear and honest about why this movie is disgusting, is that it was like we had a bunch of dudes trying to get with a 15-year-old girl.
Yeah.
That's why this movie is disgusting.
You also brought up a good point that you're surprised that they didn't hold on to this one for MST.
Yeah, that was the thing. Me and Jeremy were talking about this, and I was like, this is a very MST3K kind of movie, and I was kind of surprised, number one, if they're going to do it at all, because, like, I mean, it's not a porno, so, like, I guess it's okay, and, like...
nobody actually does anything to the girl.
Yeah, it's, even though they did put her on a bed, and that was just, like,
yeah, it's bad enough.
It's like I think it approaches like Shrunken Heads levels of just like uncomfortableness. Like that's how bad it is. I didn't choose this, man.
That scene was worse than the inflating nipple. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was worse than the inflating nipple.
Unlike that one Romeo and Juliet movie, where they showed a 14-year-old's nipples. Yeah, that was pretty bad.
I remember we watched that in high school.
Yeah, we watched it in high school.
Class or something. And we were like, boobs!
Like, we've never seen boobs before.
Not in school.
No. I hadn't seen. Well, I mean, well, okay. Let's not talk about the first time I saw boobs because, like, this is getting extraordinarily personal here.
This is a family show, David.
Is it? When has
No,
it ever been a family show? When has the True Blue Riffcast ever been a family show?
When I used to edit. When I used to edit it.
Yes.
That's when it was a family show.
Dave makes it TV. Oh, that's kind of, I don't know about that. Oliver, for everybody out there in podcast land, our good friend Oliver Olang says Dave makes it TV. I am not the one, sir, who was gonna spring this on me that we had a 15-year-old that like fell in love with a giant, an ice cube giant in the middle of the thing. That was Jeremy. Jeremy was gonna spring that on me so that you all could see my shocked and horrified reaction.
Yeah. I like it when we find the really weird and gross facts out about stuff.
Yeah.
Makes it more fun. Makes it more fun if Dave doesn't go and look it up and spoil it for himself.
I was doing this thing called prep, which I hardly ever do. I thought, like, you know,
I know. I was like, I shouldn't have to worry about this.
Maybe I should like do some work for this podcast we've been doing for 8 fucking years. You know, so I was like, okay, maybe I should know something about this movie, and I found some stuff out. That's for sure. I also did apparently this is something I didn't know is that King Kong is apparently a public domain character.
Yeah, that I thought was very interesting.
Yeah, so like I did a deep dive. I mean, as much as I could before the show started, because this is very clearly King Kong.
Yeah.
And I was like, so I know that Toho has their own King Kong incarnations.
Well, they have
because Japan doesn't give any fucks about anything. And I know that Donkey Kong, I know that Nintendo had a big fight with Universal in like 1982 because Nintendo was just like raking in money because Donkey Kong was just like bigger than Pac-Man in 1982. So it was just like all over the place. So Universal sued them and said, be like, hey, this donkey man who's really a gorilla man, he's clearly a knockoff of our donkey man who is a monkey man. And it was a big thing. And, did you know that the guy who won that case for Nintendo in the Donkey Kong case, his name was John Kirby. And they were so grateful to John Kirby that they named one of their characters after him. And that's how the character of Kirby got his name. They named him after the lawyer who won their Donkey Kong litigation. You didn't know that? That's a real thing. Are you laughing because that's well known or that you genuinely
have never heard that before?
You've never heard that? It's real. Oliver, I bet Oliver knows this. Oliver, am I right? Watch, this will be the one thing Oliver's never heard of. He knows everything else. But apparently, getting back to King Kong being in the public domain, is that there was a novelization of King Kong that they released with the thing, and they let the copyright to the novelization expire. So the characters, like some judge ruled that because all the characters, Oliver didn't know about that. That's like the one thing Oliver doesn't know. It's crazy, but Rivius did. Good job, Rivius. All the characters and the story itself from the movie, because they're in a novelization that's now public domain. The characters in the story themselves are public domain. But the film is still owned by Universal. But the film becomes public domain in 2029.
Yeah.
So King Kong, like in its entirety in the United States, will be on public domain day in 2029. It'll be public domain.
That'll be fun.
So, yeah. It'll be like Dracula and Mickey Mouse.
Can't wait for all of the King Kong themed horror movies to come out. like the Popeye ones and the
Oh,
Steamboat
or
Willie
like-
ones, and
yeah. So yeah. That seems to be the thing that, or like Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey,
Blood
or
and Honey.
But hey, what can you do?
Make use of copyright-free characters, I guess.
Yeah, public domain characters. Oh, something's happening. But yeah,
family film.
yeah, anything else we want to talk about? I was surprised that they didn't. I was surprised that they didn't hold on to this one for MST3K.
Yeah, it really did kind
It
of have
really
that
does
vibe.
seem like it has a really like good 70s Incredible Melting Man kind of vibe, and it seems like the kind of thing that they would hold on to for that. But like, I guess I still got to do RiffTrax. I mean, the MST3K is MST3K and RiffTrax are the same thing now.
It's kind of funny. We've been watching through MST3K. My 17-year-old daughter, the one who dislikes Dave.
Yeah.
When we started watching episodes, and we still have never talked about Riding with Death.
I mean, we have 10 minutes. We can talk about Riding with Death.
But since then, we have been watching through episodes because Joy and our other kid have been up doing rehearsals and practices and stuff for her play that opens this weekend, and so we made it through the first sci-fi season.
Yeah.
And we just yesterday watched The Projected Man. So the first episode of season 9.
It's 8, 9, and 10.
Yeah. So season 9. Mother Goose? No.
Mother Goose.
Our youngest is in Anastasia. She plays young Anastasia.
No.
And Alexei. And it's like a 2-weekend thing. So it's not just like a school play where they do it like one night and that's it. Bye. They just got home, so.
Hi, Joey. How are you?
Tired.
We were talking about a really terrible movie that exploited a young woman, and I hate it.
Yeah. Yeti. Everybody's saying hi.
Does Joy know about the secret that you're going to spring on me?
No, she didn't. She hasn't seen anything from Yeti.
Well, why don't you tell her, and we'll get her reaction too.
I'm kind of scared.
So there's 2 kids in the movie,
Okay.
and it's like an Italian King Kong ripoff. And it has a disturbing inflatable nipple scene.
Why don't you show her the inflatable nipple scene?
Because I
The way
already
you put
closed
all of
everything.
it.
Yeah.
I'll
You
show
put
her.
all of
I'll
it.
show her
Why
off
don't
the
you show
air.
her right now?
Um,
I've been
And-
helping people dress and undress for the past few days. I'm good.
and the girl was 15, 16 when they made the movie.
Yeah, well, no, she was 16 when the movie was released, so she was probably 15 when the movie was shot.
Okay, now that's not the worst part. In her real life, when she was 15, she got married to some count. I don't know, some
Yeah, the Count of Monte
some
Cristo.
Italian guy. No, in real life, she got married.
I want to know, when did this come out?
1977.
Uh,
She was married to the guy for 2 years, and they had 2 daughters together in that time.
damn.
Yeah.
You can yell at me later.
Ah.
Your prince is here. Look at him.
Oh,
Oh, look. Oh, it's a dog, everybody. Everybody out there in
It's
podcast
Carrie.
land. He's a dog.
He's a good boy.
Okay, I will take the dog. He just
he's not gonna say anything.
did.
Audible licking noises.
Okay, you
All right,
give me
Yeah.
dog.
give me a hug real quick, so you can go to bed.
Go to bed.
Jeremy's putting his family to bed, everybody.
Okay, so now that the podcast has ground to a complete halt,
That's okay.
You're welcome.
you still got Perry? There he is. There's. I wish you guys could
There's an
see.
adorable. Everybody out there in podcast land, there's an adorable dog right there. on the screen.
Our little tiny puppy.
You should come watch on Twitch so you can see all the excitement.
Yeah,
Oh,
Twitch
you
that
get the puppy yawn.
twitch.tv/True Blue Riffcast.
Riffcast.
TV Riffcast.
The number one RiffTrax podcast in the world.
Yeah. And that's the best way to support us if you want to. Just drop us a follow on Twitch.
Oh, we wrapping up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I mean, it's 50 minutes into it. I think we're good.
I guess so.
We're already done talking about the movie.
He had
Yeah,
some
well,
things to say.
No, he didn't.
What?
You wanted to vent more, right?
No, I said everything I wanted to say about this damn movie.
If you want to support us financially, you can also do so by heading to patreon.com/trueblueriffcast. You can drop $2 a month our way if you can or if you want to. If you don't want to, we don't really care. Money just goes.
Why you even brought it up?
The money just goes towards buying RiffTrax stuff whenever we actually get it enough to cross that threshold. But yeah, you can follow the podcast at TB Riffcast pretty much everywhere on social media. I'm everywhere else at PB and Awesome.
And I'm Dave. You can check me out on Amazon and Audible. These are all my books. Go get them so I can have money, please. Damn you.
And
everybody.
What did you say?
And if they live in Michigan, in the Tri-City area, they should come see Anastasia.
Yes, anywhere near Bay City players. You can go see
What is
Anastasia.
Tri-City? I don't know anything about Michigan. I know there's Detroit and Ann Arbor.
That's
And
about an hour
and
and a half away.
Yeah. We're about an hour and a half north of Detroit.
Oh, okay.
But
By Watertown.
no.
No. Okay.
We're past that.
I'm saying all the Michigan words I know. Okay.
Yeah. Now say Ypsilanti.
I did say that.
Mackinac.
Do you want me
The
to
UP, which is really Wisconsin,
It's not Wisconsin.
or whatever the next state over is. Minneapolis, not Minneapolis.
It is
Minnesota.
Wisconsin is the next state over, but
Oh, okay.
the
See,
Upper
I know
Peninsula is
geography.
not part of Wisconsin. It is
I know
Michigan property.
geography. Well, how can you say that's the same state? It's clearly
They
like
get their
part of
chance.
Wisconsin.
Nope, it's up
Harry,
here.
what are you doing?
Michigan, the UP.
Oh, are we snuggling?
But that's going to wrap us up, guys.
Arguing about the UP after we've already wrapped up. I'm trying to extend the podcast here, trying to make it an hour length. Because everybody else has already turned this shit off. Great.
Yeah. Oh, Grand Rapids. See, Rivius. But, yeah, we'll see you guys next time on the True Blue Riffcast.
Rock till you die, everybody.